Hello everyone. So from this video we are going to start our new playlist which will be of SAP Solution Manager. So before moving deep into the functionalities or the features provided by SAP Solution Manager, we are going to start from the introduction or from the basics. If someone who doesn't know what is SAP, then for them we are going to cover some one or two videos in which we will explain or we will see what is basically SAP and what are the different modules that are provided by SAP. So let's start with the introduction to SAP. So SAP stands for System Applications and Product for Data Processing. So this is the full form for SAP. SAP is basically a tool which is helpful in system application and data processing purpose. Okay, SAP is ERP. ERP stands for Enterprise Resource Planning Software. So SAP is an ERP software. It manages business processes like finance, resource, sales, HRs, etc. and integrate into single unit. So basically SAP has different units in itself and all of those units comes under SAP. Okay, so we are going to see that in the upcoming slides. Enterprise systems can be classified as decentralized system and centralized system. And SAP is centralized ERP system. Let's move on to the next slide. SAP has different application modules. So there are two types of SAP ERP applications modules. So functional SAP ERP modules and technical SAP ERP modules. So there basically SAP ERP modules are of two types, functional and technical. So these are some of the categories of functional SAP ERP modules. Let's see them one by one. First one is Human Resource Management, HR, Production Planning, PP, Material Management, MM, Financial Supply Chain Management, FSCM, Sales and Distribution, SD, Project System, PS, Financial Account and Controlling, FICO or FICO, Plant Maintenance, PM, Quality Management, QM. So these all are the units or modules which comes under functional SAP ERP modules. Now let's move on to the next type, which is technical SAP ERP modules. So in technical SAP ERP modules comes SAP Basis, SAP Security, SAP NetWeaver, Advanced Business Application Programming, ABAP. ABAP is the technical modules which deals with coding part in SAP. Okay, so ABAP comes under technical module. Business Intelligence and Business Warehouse Management, that is SAP BI and BW. So this is also part of technical SAP ERP module. And Solution Manager, which is also called as SAP Solman. The short form for Solution Manager is Solman. Okay, so now in this entire playlist we are only going to see in detail about SAP Solution Manager. What is SAP Solution Manager? What are the features that it provides? Okay, so now you know that SAP ERP has two modules basically, functional and technical, and the Solution Manager that we are going to see in the upcoming videos comes under SAP ERP modules, technical SAP ERP modules. Okay, now let's move on to the next slide, which is SAP architecture. So before moving further, we also need to understand that what is the architecture of SAP. So SAP has R3 system. SAP R3 system has three-tier architecture of database, application and presentation layer. So you might have already seen previously that there are different kinds of architecture, 3-tier, 2-tier. Okay, so SAP has 3-tier architecture which comprises of database layer, application layer and presentation layer. All the data is stored in the database layer and data is processed in the application layer on the application servers. So the storage part is done on the database layer and application of the processing part is done on the application layer, and the thing which is displayed on the screen, that is UI, user interface or graphical user interface, GUI, comes under presentation layer. Okay, so presentation layer is the interface to the user. The screen which is visible to the user is the presentation layer. So this is the architecture of SAP. Moving on to the next slide. Now this was the introduction, that the brief introduction that we have seen till now was of SAP. Now we are going to move towards the introduction of Solman or Solution Manager. So SAP Solution Manager is complete life cycle of IT solution running on premise, hybrid or in cloud It is managing systems and business suite application, increasing efficiency. Okay, so this is the basic introduction of Solman. Now moving on towards the T code. So basically T code is a shortcut key in SAP. Basically, if you have to search something, you don't need to navigate through a particular screen, on screen navigations. What you can do is you can remember some of the short T codes, and you can directly access that particular screen. So T code in SAP is like a shortcut key to access the requested transaction. For example, some of the T codes that I have mentioned here is SolDoc, SM underscore work center, Solman underscore setup, SM37, SM38, SDCC, and etc. These are some of the T codes. So we are going to, when we will be going through the further videos, you can see the use of these T codes. Okay. So now there are different roles in SAP Solution Manager that is mentioned on the screen. Okay, so when we will be looking the features of SAP Solution Manager, at that time you will understand in more detail about these roles. Okay, so let's go through these roles first. Requester. So the role requester is someone who creates the request for change. Service employee creates the request for change. It is a result of AIM. Now what is a request for change? Now what is AIM? You don't have to worry about all those things at this point of time. This is only for the introduction purpose. When we are going through the features of this solution manager, we will be seeing in detail about what is a requester and what is a request for change. All these terms will be explained in detail. Now change approver categorizes, validates and monitors requests for change. Change advisory board approves or requests the request for change. That is, whatever a request for change is made, change advisory board is a committee who has the authority to approve it or reject that request for change. Developer is the one who performs implementation, documentation, unit test for a change. Tester basically tests the change and documents the results. IT operator supports the implementation and maintenance environment and performs production imports. So application operations, business process operations, data volume management, change control management, IT management, test management, template management, upgrade management. These are some of the applications of SAP Solution Manager. Benefits of SAP Solution Manager: lower cost, automated alerts, improved patch and upgrade management, automated configuration tracking, centralized management, reduced administration efforts, easy integration, faster ROI. So these are some of the benefits of SAP Solution Manager. So SAP Logon. SAP Logon is basically used to initiate a user session in a particular server. Same SAP Logon is used to enter in different SAP ERP environment. To access SAP, what you need to do is you just need to double click on the SAP Logon tab and select the server from the list and click on Logon. Enter username and password and you will be moved, or you can access your SAP system. Okay, so SAP Logon is basically a icon. So thanks for watching this video. In this video we have covered some introduction part about SAP and SAP Solution Manager, and in the further videos we will see in much detail about the features of SAP Solution Manager.